Yeah, so like 2020, my plan was to race full British Championship on a two-stroke. Hence the two-stroke in the background. And I always want to race, I always want to race. But sort of throughout that year of beach races, I sort of thought, doing both, it's a lot, it's a lot. And when I go to France, I go in September and I don't come back until February, and it's 6 months work of hard graft. So yeah, today's just come along and have a good crack, and I was expecting to be a bit deeper, if I'm honest. But it's important for me, like to keep the racecraft, okay, I don't need to race in the summer, but I need to maintain fitness and I need to maintain racecraft, and I think it's good to come here, there's a lot of riders my sort of pace, so at the end of the day it's always a good race.
So what about, you won Western first time, then you won it again, three-peat, but after the first one, did you start then thinking about a change of direction from motocross?
No.
When did you start thinking about becoming a beach race?
No, certainly not. After the first one, I sort of expected the phone to ring off the hook. Nobody rang, obviously. The second one, much the same, but no, it sort of, time went on, and after the third win, I was with Verdi that year, and we'd had a dreadful year, my problems, team problems. It was just one of them things, so I went back to St. Blazy guys and said, I want to continue riding. And I had no direction at that time. I actually was talking to John T. Edmonds a lot about just trying to do some enduro. And nothing really materialized with that, unfortunately. But what he did do is he gave me an entry to the Red Bull Knockout. We were at the Red Bull Knockout, just me and the old man went in the van, didn't know what we were doing, obviously. Got there, did the first race, come in with a teaspoonful of petrol left, and like filled the fuel bike up, like kicked the tyres. Yeah, she's beauty, you know what I mean? That's meant. And we were in these little pit bays, tiny little bays, same size as the van. And next door to me was Milka Potzek and Dragon Tech Yamaha. And then the bike is completely stripped. I'm like, tapped on my shoulder, you've got a problem or something, what's going on? And he said to me, oh, where did you finish? I was 5th in that one. Oh yeah. Do you ever want to ride a Yamaha? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, of course. And I don't know if he was being polite or not. Maybe he was just being polite. But anyway, we went home. We did Skegness the following day, just for the prize money, just for the crack. It was a mission of a journey. But the following Monday, I went to St. Blazy, picked up a Yamaha. Thank goodness they were Yamaha dealers, worked perfectly. Rang Guillaume. Oh, I'm coming over tomorrow. Okay, no problem. And I went in October, and I didn't return until February. And I did a full season with him, and it was all down to him. There was no support from Yamaha at that time. It was all him. He paid for my entries, he paid for my license, he paid for everything. And I can't thank him enough. And then from that was good. And then I did the 2 strokes. Still wasn't really thinking, I'm done with motocross. I still felt I had something to give. And then I managed to sign a 2-year contract with Yamaha France for beach races. And at that time, I sort of thought, I'm making enough money. I'm doing what I enjoy. And I spend a lot of money to race motocross, so I'm happy to focus on the beach races.